Here, you know what I want to watch? Right, you know the Vogue questions? You know how's that cracker that I love, the fucking Posh Spice one? Don't want this, I don't want that. Right, that'll be kind of funny. I think I've actually watched the Liam Gallagher one. That'll be a wee bit fun. I don't want that. Wait a minute. Oh, here we go. That's a lot. I've got a lot here. Bad Bunny, Nicki Minaj, Gwyneth Paltrow. No. Jennifer Lopez. No. Here we go. Lizzo. So did Lizzo fuck off and then go, actually I've no fucked off? I got an update feeling who said, did you hear that that's Lizzo just went like that? She's posted saying, nah, I'm away. Because rumours that there's a bit of a toxic atmosphere, working sort of thing, and I don't know, some shit like that. So she went like that, right? You know what? I think I'm finished. And then I got told like a day later, no, she's actually said, I don't know where you got that for. No, I'm not going anywhere. Ellen style cancelled, that kind of thing. See, I've said this before, right? What you want to do, like with Lizzo and maybe with Ellen or whoever else, is you don't want to come across like you're pure nice, because then if some sort of rumour gets out that you've been fucking moody or you've said something like, oh, for fuck's sake, to somebody, then the whole thing you've created, the whole thing about you fucking smashes to the ground. But if you're kind of if imagine you found out that, I don't know, who's kind of popular but sort of known for, I don't know, imagine it was like, who's kind of popular, who's... Right, no Keanu Reeves. Obviously, they see Gordon Ramsay. That's a bit more on the kind of more extreme side of it. But if Gordon Ramsay got exposed as saying to somebody, oh, for fuck's sake, you'd be like, ah, right. Is that in one of the many programmes where he says that openly? Tom Cruise, you would maybe expect it. I've heard stories about that. Edward Norton. I select Edward Norton. I think Edward Norton's a bit an unknown. You don't really know what I don't really know what he's all about. He was in lots of things, then he wasn't. You don't know what he's all about. Tobey Maguire. Aye, but the image of Lizzo was all kind of nice, and you know, if I was involved in PR, what I'd do is I would say, what you need to do, Lizzo, is if we could do it all over again, what lessons can we learn? Every week, trickle out just a wee tweet about something that's kind of harmless, what you're talking about, like a kind of victimless sort of crime type of thing, where you kind of be grumpy about something, about anything. Be grumpy about this, a bottle, you know, anything. Just call it a fucking, I'm sick of this fucking piece of shit fucking bottle that I've got. But, you know, like that, kind of lose it at a bottle or something like that, right? So people can sort of chuckle along, but now they've established in their head that you are somebody who gets a wee bit grumpy and moans about fuck all now and again. And then maybe another one and another one. Then maybe a person knows somebody who's a kind of low-wage worker, but it looks like you're fucking throwing your fucking weight about, and this waiter came up and I was like, what the fuck is that? I told you I didn't fucking want that. Know that. but something like the manager or something. Somebody, a manager of a, I don't know, a fucking slightly expensive hotel or something like that. Something. And then, if something comes out like you said to a dancer, come on to fuck, we've got to get this fucking right. Imagine. Then people are going to go, maybe they shouldn't have said that. I mean, I wasn't there, but, you know, I think you can imagine, if you take it in context, they're grumpy about everything, you know, just like a grumpy old man sort of thing. Was worse than that, though. Aye, fuck it. I don't, it was a wee bit worse than that. See, I don't even fucking know. She tells her dancers to lose some weight. Aye, that would be pretty, is that what she did? Allegedly, right. Alleged, I bet, no, libel laws and, right. I suppose you can't go and fucking say that when you've been saying everything else. Zac Efron, Emma Stone. I've got the feeling that Emma Stone will be quite like what she's like in The Curse. I just get the feeling she's like that. Victoria Beckham one's fucking brilliant. I'm not going to watch the whole lot, but Anna Wintour can fuck off. James Corden, you fucking dancer! Neil Patrick, who's that? Is that the what's it called? It's like there's three of them. Have I got the right guy? How I Met Your Mother, Doogie Howser. Wait a minute. Am I looking at the right person? Who's the guy in that GIF that pretends to shoot himself, puts his fingers in his mouth and does that and sort of like, as if he shot himself on a couch? That's him. Aye, I know who it is. Aye. James Corden. I'll come back to you, my friend. I'll come back to you. Ashley, Cindy Crawford, Roger Federer, no thanks. With Sean Diddy Combs, no, we'll just skip all that. Tony Hawk. From Gallagher. Michael Kors, who the fuck's that? "73 Questions with Barbie's Greta Gerwig." How insulting. Everybody else just gets their name. Everybody gets their fucking name. Olivia Colman and all that. Maybe it's for SEO sort of search thing. Right, I just want to see Emma Stone. I've got a feeling she'll be dead like what she's like in The Curse. You know, kind of smiley and a bit nervy and all that.
All right, here we are. Let's see. Okay.
Hello?
Hey, it's
Right, hold on.
Hey,
Emma.
how's it going?
Hey,
Good to see you.
it's good to see you, and it's great to see you here in sunny Los Angeles.
Yes.
What's the best thing about being in Los Angeles?
The weather and my friends.
What's the worst thing about being in Los Angeles?
The smog and my enemies.
What's Hollywood really like?
It's a mixed bag.
What's the best thing
That
about...
must be fucking exhausting having to fucking act all the fucking time. Because you can tell, obviously, it isn't it? You know, it's obviously been fucking rehearsed and rehearsed and rehearsed and rehearsed. A bit quiet, right? Kind of just go like that. Favorite color?
New York City.
The plays.
What country in the world would you love to visit?
Oh man, there's too many to name. Let's go with Costa Rica.
Name one thing you can't live.
How many fucking... Oh... It's that we all know it's not real. We all know, but everybody knows this has obviously been rehearsed and the answers are sort of written down it before. Let's go back at it. So what are you going to say, right? You know, get it all right. Just so. Do you know what? Just ask the questions. And no, because we're going to be following you around with the camera. So you know, if there's any umming and ahhing, you know, the video, it's meant to be an unedited, like, you know, one shot sort of thing. So it's got to be, tell us your answers, let's rehearse it. We'll do this a few times.
Without.
Love, in whatever form that takes.
What's one thing you like to have with you on set?
Headphones and a lot of caffeine.
What's one cause that is dear to your heart?
Gun control.
What's the funniest thing you've ever read about yourself on the internet?
Oh, I once read that I look like a fish inside of a chicken smoking a cigarette, which is, I mean...
I see the resemblance.
It's uncanny.
Uncanny.
It really is. You want to come in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Welcome.
What a charming apartment you have.
Thank you very much. You want to have a seat?
Yes, let's do that. What's your favorite color?
Probably red.
What hair color do you enjoy having the most?
I wonder... It's funny how she said her favourite colour's red and there's no red. That's life, isn't it?
What's your favorite color?
Probably red.
What hair color do you enjoy?
Where is it? Put a red thing there then. Put a wee thing there, like in a plant pot that's bright red.
Having the most?
Probably red.
Who's the funniest person you know?
I think
That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Jesse Eisenberg is one of the funniest people in the world.
Who's made you most starstruck?
Diane Keaton, Lorne Michaels, Tom Hanks. I cried in front of all three of them.
What's Ryan Gosling really like in person?
Bloodthirsty and vengeful. You want a beer?
I love one.
Great.
How do you like your coffee?
First thing in the morning.
What historical figure?
I wonder how much she got paid for that. I wonder how much they all got paid.
I love one.
Great. Bloodthirsty and vengeful.
What's that? Bloodthirsty and what? She said conventional or
You want a beer?
vengeful?
Bloodthirsty and vengeful.
And vengeful, right? It's a bit of fun, right?
You want a beer?
I love one.
Great.
How do you like your coffee?
First thing in the morning.
I meant. No, I meant.
What historical figure would you love to have coffee with?
Gilda Radner.
What historical figure would you love to have a cocktail with?
Mr. Andrews from Titanic. Although I always picture Mr. Andrews from Titanic as Victor Garber in the movie Titanic.
How does it end
Maybe I
then?
just
How does it end?
want-
Oh, the disappearing thumb thing.
Yeah.
Come on, that's not
You don't
your
like it?
best magic trick.
Well.
Like, it can't be.
Is this?
Okay, Emily.
Thanks for coming over.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, that was great.
All right.
All right.
Have a
good
great day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
This is a kind of
Hey,
fake one.
question.
They're no there.
Hey, Emma. My baby Grant won't stop crying. What bedtime story should I read him?
They're no there.
Oh, I love the plot twist in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Ah!
Yeah.
Right. How long have I got? Right. Victoria Beckham. I just want to see the beginning of this. The handshake. Fucking brilliant. The non-handshake. Here we go.
Hey, Daniel, how are you?
Victoria.
Good.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, Daniel, how are you?
Good, how are you?
What?
Hey, it's good.
I don't know how they could. It's obviously been rehearsed. How can they do that? And then I know I've played this before and said this before, but it's right at the start. Just cut. Do it again. It's not like you've been filming for fucking 5 minutes. Bastards, just a wee mistake at the end. The time it would take us to do it again, just, yeah, fuck it.
Hey, Daniel, how are you?
That, you know, just
Good, how are you?
Good.
Victoria.
Good.
not grabbing each other like they're fucking, you know, like cliff sort of thing. Now here we fucking go. It makes people look kind of fake and rehearsed and all the rest of it. This cunt is always like that anyway. So what's it going to be like? You never know, by the way. He might come across as actually surprisingly natural. It might cancel itself out. Kersjam thinks a sub. Hi, let me just gone for my prostate exam and it looks like I'm having twins. By the time you read this, I'll be away, so don't ask any questions. Enjoy. DC thinks a sub. You're very welcome. Vossium thinks a sub. Everything pisses me off. I can't deal with these Vogue questions, but I have to put myself through it. Yeah. Has to be like an illness. Kind of like life. Little Tratini, Hoggy, Alite, Gems. Your boy Hendel thinks subs. Yuppie is back on YouTube. Fucking yes. I think I played it not long ago. After it had disappeared, it came back. Shrimp.
All right.
Hey,
But isn't James Corden? I was actually on my way to ask you 73 questions.
well, let's start now. Hop in, I'll
All
give you
right.
a ride.
Let's do it.
Cool.
Give you a ride.
I was actually on my way to ask you 73 questions.
Well, let's start now. Hop in, I'll
All
give you
right.
a ride.
Let's do it.
Give you a ride. That's it. See, that's why I've got the microphone kind of close to us. Not just so that for sound reasons, but just to stop me going like that. I've kind of got it back like that. I don't do that like he's doing.
Cool.
Here we go. Okay. So this is what the view is like.
I'm not going to put an official bet on, but place your bets for him doing his laugh.
I guess so.
I'm a huge fan of the Late Late Show, by the way.
Very much.
All right, so how are you feeling about tonight's show?
Good.
Who is on tonight's show?
John Leguizamo and Sacha Baron Cohen.
I love carpool karaoke.
Thank you.
What's your favorite moment from?
Comes across really, really well.
When Stevie Wonder called my wife.
What one celebrity is on the dream list to stop the car for?
Beyonce.
What one celebrity would you not stop the car for?
Dominic Cooper, he can walk.
If you were in a boy band, what would the band's name be?
Insatiable, because you just can't get enough.
Who would be in Insatiable?
Me and the 4 remaining members of O-Town.
Can we do a little karaoke right now?
Sure.
All right, it's got to be public domain though.
That's fine, I have a stack of public domain songs right here. There you go.
There you go. There you go.
Public domain though.
That's fine, I have a stack of public domain songs right here. There you go.
There you go. There you go.
Amazing grace, how sweet
Comes across really, really well.
that saved a wretch
Stick with it.
Good. All right, we're here.
All right.
If he laughs, it's got to be the big
How's life
laugh.
been treating you in Los Angeles?
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing about living in LA?
The weather.
What's your least favorite thing about living in LA?
The weather.
I have to drive everywhere.
Bastard.
What's the best thing about the UK?
The people.
What's the biggest difference between LA and UK?
The people.
What's one thing you wish you had from the UK here in LA?
My immediate family.
Who's the most important person in Hollywood?
Jimmy Iovine.
What's the best piece of advice you
Fuck's
had
that?
when starting the show?
To just be yourself.
What's the best
Oh, the funniest thing you've ever fucking said.
piece of advice you've ever received?
If you're doing it wrong, do it strong. After you.
Well, thanks very much. What's one thing you can't
Oh, I like it. Let me hear that again.
To just be yourself.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
If you're doing it wrong, do it strong. After you.
I like it, I like it, aye. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Kind of 75% know what that means.
What's one thing you can't
I would fucking hammer any of these cunts at table football.
live without?
Oh, I'd cut, sell it, see?
Thanks very much.
Aye, that's the cut. Aye,
If you're doing
def.
it wrong, do it strong. After you.
Well, thanks very much.
Bang.
What's one thing you can't live without?
Oxygen.
What's one habit you wish you can break?
I bite my nails.
It's a nice foosball table.
Yeah.
What's your favorite sports team?
West Ham United.
Do you know their cheer?
I do, and we don't call it a cheer.
What's David Beckham really like in person?
He smells amazing.
What's Benedict Cumberbatch really like in
He's
person?
beautiful.
What's the Queen really like in person?
I've never met her.
James, what do you really like in person?
I wish I knew, Johnny. I really do.
What's your go-to cocktail?
An Eastern Standard.
What would your last meal be?
A Shake Shack burger.
Are you afraid of anything at all?
Just stuff happening to my family. Bad things.
Oh,
Hey, Tori Kelly. Family.
Give
bad
a second.
things.
How many views is that? Who's got this here? Who's got that? What's your thing?
Oh, hey, Tori Kelly.
Hi. James, who's your best friend?
Ben Winston.
Who was your first kiss?
Rachel.
And what time do I need to be on set?
In about 15 minutes.
Okay. Cool.
Does that count as 3 questions?
it does, yeah.
Do you want to see the set?
Let's do
She.
it.
Come with me.
What's your
She looks familiar.
favorite TV show of all time?
The West Wing.
Favorite movie of all time?
As good as it gets.
What's a movie that made you cry?
E.T.
If you could star in any Broadway show, what would it be?
Funny thing happened on the way to the forum.
Who is your favorite Disney princess?
Jasmine, obviously.
What's the most British thing you can possibly say?
God save the Queen.
What's the most
Do you know what? Problem is,
American thing you can possibly say?
Oh my God, you guys, this is amazing. Oh, hey, Jed.
see, he's all right. See, he's all right.
Who's this guy?
This is my driver, Jed. He drives me in the hallways.
Is this how you normally get around the halls?
Absolutely not.
What is the bravest thing you've ever done?
I did 3 parachute jumps in 2 hours.
What is the stupidest thing you've ever done?
I did 3 parachute
Stop
jumps
enabling
in
him.
2 hours.
What's your craziest fan moment?
Someone asked for a picture of Jones only my knees.
Do you know, nothing much
What's the
is
best thing
happening
about
here.
the internet?
That people can watch our show at any time of the day.
What's the worst thing about the internet?
That people can tell me what they think of our show at any time of the day.
Who should everyone be following on social media right now?
Alfie Days. Thanks, Jed.
Who's that?
What's your favorite place to visit?
Now I live here, London.
Is that piano player? Who am I thinking of? Is that the one that did the sort of song by Elton John, or who the fuck is that?
What's a place you want to visit?
Tokyo.
What was your first line in a paying role?
Roast the meats.
What do you think of the American political system?
I'm finding it interesting.
What's your spirit animal?
Haha, nice and you throw it out, clever, keeping it, yeah.
It'll be over soon, and a lot of these people are just dicks.
Oh, let's see that again.
School,
What piece of advice would you offer your 13-year-old self?
that it's just school, it'll be over soon, and a lot of these people are just dicks.
What's the secret to a great interview?
Honesty.
Whose show would you most like to be a guest on?
Jimmy Fallon's The Tonight Show.
What is your dream guest lineup, dead or alive?
Prince, Frank Sinatra, and Winston Churchill.
Who are you most nervous to meet?
I was
Ha! You hit your own against the desk.
Phil-
Did you see that?
Who are you most nervous to meet?
I was nervous when I met Oprah.
All right. If someone had to fill in for you for a day, who would it be?
Les Moonves,
If you could switch lives with anyone for a day, who would it be?
Anna Wintour.
All right.
There you go.
All right.
Oh wait.
Winston Churchill.
Who are you most nervous
Ah,
to
look.
meet?
Prince, Frank Sinatra, and Winston Churchill.
Who are you most nervous to meet?
blooper reel.
Frank Sinatra, and Winston Churchill.
Who are you most nervous to meet?
For the blooper reel.
Frank Sinatra, and Winston Churchill.
Who are you most nervous to meet?
For the
I was nervous when I met Oprah.
All right.
Belter.
Here's the photo.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thanks.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, for me?
That's you.
Great. Thanks, man. Thanks. Well, that was 73 questions.
What a
I'm
pleasure.
gonna make my
See
way
you
out.
soon.
Have a great time tonight.
Aye, it came across as very natural. Wait a minute.
an ominous beat. I'm gonna get out of here.
Thanks for coming.
Is you know cancelled now or something? I can't keep up. Show though, severe diarrhea. Thanks the subs. I can't keep up with the cancellation. Spreadsheet.